Hello, my name is Liza, and today I'd like to share with you how my version of the Dollar Tree bunnies. I always do things with my granddaughters in mind, so that's why I call this Best Friends Forever. What you're going to need from the Dollar Tree is one of these bunnies. Get one with a nose, though. This deco mesh tool stuff. And what I started to do was I kept it on the roll, and on a silicone mat, I started pleating it. And with drops of hot glue and one of these little silicone fingers, I just pressed it down so that I could make a pleated skirt. And I just did that until I had a length of the tulle that was 10 inches long, because that was long enough to go around the bunny's chest. I also took a piece of parchment paper and an iron, and I kind of ironed on top of the tulle because I wanted my tulle to have definite pleat marks, because it wasn't going to be like a tulle tutu skirt. It was just going to be a regular skirt, so that's why I did that. And here you can see the whole thing is now glued nicely on one side, one edge, and then you can see the pleats. Then I took a length of ribbon that I had in my stash. At first I was going to have it tie in the back, so you'll see it's longer than it should be, but I just simply hot glued it along the edge that already had glue on it. Then I wanted to make a top for the skirt, so I just took a piece of the tulle and I folded it in half, and I just attached it to the under the bunny's arms, and in the back with one little quick dab of hot glue, I just glued it to the bunny. So that you can see the front and the back. And then I took the skirt and I put that on the bunny, and I glued it just to the back. I just glued the two pieces of ribbon together. And that's where I cut the strings off, because I decided I didn't want it to tie in the back. Then I wanted to make a little bow for my bunny, so I took a rectangular piece of the tulle and I just pleated again, or scrunched it up, and with some hot glue I made sure that it indented in the center, and then I tied a matching ribbon bow, and I hot glued that to the tulle bow. And then I placed it on the bunny's ears, just like that. So my granddaughters each have favorite colors, so I was lucky to find that. Then I want the hands to be able to bend, so I took some floral wire, cut a piece of it, and with my piercing tool, I poked a hole at the end of her hand, and then I just simply put the floral wire up through the arm until I was able to give it a permanent position, because it's going to be holding a pail of carrots. So I had these in my stash. They're just the little mini buckets, and I just kept the galvanized one galvanized, and I added 3 of the jute twine bunnies that Dollar Tree sells, and then I added some of the blingy bling stuff. Some of it was adhesive and some of it I had a hot glue, but I just made straps and something on the bodice, just because they're 5 and 6 years old, so they, can't wear sexy dresses. Anyway, and then I have the pail between the 2 girls' hands. And then I thought that I would put Easter eggs in their other hand with personalized, so I found a pink and a purple one in the set from the Dollar Tree. And with my Cricut, I added both girls' names, one to each egg, and then I just, with a little glue, just plopped it into their hands, and then my project was done. Quarantino and I hope you enjoy our project. Here he is checking it out, making sure that I have it staged properly. If you liked our project, please give our video a thumbs up. Leave us a comment. We'd love to answer. And if you aren't already subscribing, please consider doing so. Quarantino and I will be back again soon with another project. Thanks for watching. Take care.